Chairman, President Mahavir Chajet, Subroto Ghoshal, Dr. Jivraj Shah, other dignitaries on the dais, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am reminded of a grim period a decade ago. My wife Jaina had met with a freak accident in the building elevator. I had developed a health complication. My business was in doldrums and finances had nosedived. During such tough times, one evening I returned home after a hectic day by the Mumbai helpline from Churchgate, and that too after getting a seat an hour later at Malad. Had my coffee, showered, and then sat down to write my daily accounts. This has been a practice of last 5 decades. I still remember I used to commute from Palghar to Borivali, and on returning home, I would note down even 10 paise bus fare from Borivali station to school. That habit has remained to date. This evening also I was engaged in a similar exercise. And unknown to me, Jaina had fixed a large one of my favorite brand Old Monk, added the exact quantity of ice and water as I required, and then had placed the glass in front of me along with a bowl of peanuts and also a sheaf of blank papers. And then she had said, enjoy your drink, but also start writing, because you can. Ladies and gentlemen, the monk has been possible entirely because of her confidence in my ability to spin a yarn. Some time back, somebody had mentioned that same old cliche, behind every successful man, blah, 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 and had asked me if I considered her an asset. She's more than an asset. She has been my partner, but a losing one at that. She has suffered me immensely and has yet supported and stood by me, often with silent tears hidden behind a smiling mask. At this juncture, I must also recognize the contribution of 2 of my steadfast mentors, Subroto Ghoshal, the Henry Cameron of Indian JCs. Subroto, you may make and yet be misunderstood, but I think one must understand the maker. And Jivraj Shah, he wanted me to be the national president of JCs. Such were the circumstances soon after my presidency in 1981 that despite strong affinity to stronger roots, I drifted away from home. Drifted away to a strange, unknown, distant and hostile land where initially I wasn't even allowed to rest my feet on the ground. But the training that I received here in this chapter between 1976 and 80, ladies and gentlemen, Jivraj, see what you have made me today. I also take this opportunity to express my gratitude to my predecessors, Vijay Shukla, Dr. I.B. Jain, and Dayal Jain, and the governing board members under them, as well as those who served during my tenure. And of course, how can I forget that Betaj Badshah of Marine Lines JCs, Chhagan Jain, late Chhagan Jain. He was a man. He chaired no meetings. He gave no speeches. He signed no checks. And yet, his station was the highest among his peers. Correct me if I am wrong, Jivraj. I am absolutely certain he would have been the proudest of them all today. As the heroine in Ayn Rand's Ideal says, I want to see real living and the hours of my own days, that glory I create as an illusion. I want it real. I want to know that someone somewhere wants it too. Otherwise, what's the point of burning oneself for that impossible vision? A spirit too needs fuel. My childhood friend Naresh Mishra from Palghar, school friend Dashrath Bhanushali, college buddies Babu Nagar Seth, Fakhruddin Bharmal, Mukesh Manek, Bharat Patel, Sudhir Gangan, Ravindra Mardia, and Jaiprakash Nambiar. my best friend in Delhi, Vijay Maru, and my successor, the 1981 President Pukhraj Bhansali. They have given me, in the hours of my own days, the reality of that sense of life which has brought me today to this destination through a long and arduous journey. Thanks a zillion, friends. 8 months ago, when I negotiated the contract with Pulkit Gupta of Dargi Publishers, where are you, Pulkit? Yeah. He readily agreed to a certain discount on bulk purchase of copies by individuals, organizations, corporates, whatever. As a result, Marine Lions Junior Chamber Charitable Trust, Babu Nagar Seth of Altop Industries, Vadodara, Ratnesh Kashyap of SRSL International, Jaipur, Noman Milwala of Fermier Engineers, Chennai, Habil Khorakiwala of Wakad, Rupinder Singh Suri, a senior advocate in Supreme Court, Delhi, Hiren and Paresh Ashar of Friends Decorators, Mumbai, one of our past presidents, Kilkil Shah of Akshar Risk Insurance Services, A.N. Malhotra and Noel D'Souza of Gaylord Restaurant, Mumbai, came forward with amazing alacrity to accept my proposal. When the second edition comes out, I am confident of selling some more copies in bulk, and which will be soon because the first edition is sold out. As a result, I will be able to donate a certain amount, a reasonable amount, for widows and families of policemen killed fighting terror, as well as for friends of tribal societies for the education of tribal children. My grandfather, Chotalal Shroff, he was a great man. The earth moved before him when he walked on it. Men respected him, people sought his favors. He had inherited wealth that could have made Kuber seek his sanctuary, but he sacrificed a substantial portion of it to free his motherland from the shackles of alien bondage. His right hand being partially paralyzed, late 50s, or rather 1960 until his demise in 1966, he dictated and I wrote letters to editors, articles in various publications, English and Marathi, his business communication and so on. Sometime in 1940s, he had translated Bardolicha Itihas. How can I betray the blood that runs through me? I am also grateful to you, ladies and gentlemen. The sun has also risen. That distant glow on the eastern horizon, Rohan Shroff will one day be at zenith, the pinnacle of one's vision. And finally, you, ladies and gentlemen, for having braved this inclement weather, that too on a Sunday afternoon, to come here and help me create a roadmap for Monk to be a bestseller. How can I thank you? I will remain indebted to you all forever. God be with you.